Previously, on the Wild Beyond the Witchlight. Every 8 years, the Witchlight Carnival appears in this world, attracting the attention of many with its whimsical charm and dazzling lights. For some, their experiences here are replete with joy and euphoria, beguiled by wondrous spectacle and resplendent sights. But for many others, the carnival takes more than it gives, as something of great value is often lost here. The sort of thing that simply can't be replaced, and renders one forlorn and incomplete. Such is the fate of those who enter the carnival without a ticket. This story follows 4 souls who have sadly fallen victim to said fate, each one of them losing something of value during their last visit. The years since have presented many challenges, but these souls eventually found each other, and then found themselves journeying to the site of the next Witchlight Carnival. Shortly after their arrival, the party became acquainted with a colourful cast of characters and took in the carnival's many sights. However, despite the surreal surroundings, something appears to be quite wrong here. A hunch proven true, as the party became involved in 2 plots to steal Mr. Witcher's pocket watch. Now caught between the benign bodyguard Burley and the curious Kenku Kettlesteam, the party must choose between helping or hurting the carnival to advance their interests. Given their first theft ended in failure, the party decided to lower their profile, lest the workers become wise to their intentions and the group becomes exposed. After learning about the crowning ceremony from Burley, the group participated in events to brighten the carnival's mood, increasing the likelihood that one of them will win the contest. Given that both the carnival owners are due to attend, and such a spectacle will certainly draw a big crowd, the party reasoned that they could attempt another theft if they played their cards right. Although their margin for error is wide, and they have no means of contacting their allies, the party remain cautiously optimistic as they continue to play along for the time being. So join us now as we explore the wild beyond the Witchlights. Okay, welcome back, everyone, one and all, to Wild Beyond the Witchlight, where I'm joined by all the people you know, plus a mystery person whom you don't know just yet.
Very mysterious.
It is
Silly
very
bug, they know who I am.
Yes, that's exactly what I meant. So, yeah, I suppose, Pete, take it away.
Well, I'm just going to roll a d20 to see how this session's going to go.
If only
Yeah,
it was so
I got
simple.
a 10, so you know what? It's not going to be terrible.
It's going to be a middling session. It's exactly in between.
All right. So, last we left off, you guys had just managed to rescue someone who went into the Hall of Mirrors. He was reunited outside with his partner, and they proceeded to do things in front of a crowd, whilst you attempted to then grift the crowd and utterly failed.
Yes, Victor did do that.
And so, there's still a bit of a crowd out in front of the Hall of Mirrors. The mime is still stood beside the entrance, just kind of looking in weird wonder at what is going on, not quite understanding. And you guys are now all gathered with your little failed attempt. So, what are you guys going to be doing?
So, Victor is currently kicking the dirt because he's being effectively ignored, which he doesn't really tend to like, but then he recalls something and says to Pixie, "Oi, Pix, considering I made a bit of a butcher's of that over there, didn't you say you wanted to help out that Diamond Mermaid?"
Yes. We were thinking about where the mermaid is. We haven't seen her yet.
Alright. Well, I mean, if I was to guess, I'd imagine she would be where some water is, actually. Come to think of it, where's...
No, we could ask Candlefoot. Did we try that?
Before perks up hearing his name.
Hi. Ah, I forgot you're still here, actually. Fella, do you happen to know where his missus is, Mermaid?
He actually looks quite sad when you mention that.
Oh,
He
well,
gives a very shy little nod, looking away.
all right. Feel like I'm missing a couple of...
Would you mind? Like, I would like to talk to her. Maybe, this couple, they are happy now. Maybe I can talk to her and she will talk to you again.
He looks up towards Pixie and nods a little bit, giving a kind of nervous little smile. He holds up a piece of silver and then acts like he is singing, and then points to a bucket near him that has water in it.
In the Silversong Lake?
He nods.
On
Hey.
that island? Or somewhere in the water?
He waves his hand from side to side.
Anywhere there. Okay, thank you.
He smiles a
I
little
really
bit.
want to help. I'll try.
Ah. All right, we've got some directions. So we head over there unless, Miko, you want to do anything else? Anyone else caught your eye?
Sorry, are you talking to me? I was looking at chat.
Hi. Sorry, Miko. Just kind of a bit far away though. Just asking if there's anything you wanted to do before you're going out this mermaid.
No, I want to help a mermaid. That sounds like fun.
Oh, all right, Pix. Well, you got the directions. Kind of feel like you're doing this more often than not, whether I like it or not. But lead on.
And taking off flying across over the tents in a
Oh.
straight line.
All right, she's doing this again. Okay, Miko, let's keep step with her. Yeah, we don't want to try and locate her again. Victor rushes off.
As you guys start to move away, Edward stops and looks around. You know
Oh.
what, dudes? I'm gonna go for a little swim for a bit.
Yeah.
That's like totally okay. You use.
Yeah, sure, Eddie. I'll tell you what, since you like being in the water, why don't you give us a shout if you run into this mermaid before we do, yeah?
Yeah, radical dude. And with that, he goes between the tents and towards the nearest body of water.
All right, gonna have to pick up the pace a little bit. Pixie, just don't fly too fast for me, all right?
There we go. Okie dokie. So Pixie is absolutely going to get there first.
Mm-hmm.
So I shall do the description for Pixie. Miss,
Pixie would like to go towards the top of those tents, like on the left side. On the western
your
side
token.
of Swan. Huh?
Just move your token. So what do you mean?
Which is my token.
I say.
It's been so long we forgot whose tokens belong to.
Yeah, I couldn't see it anymore. It wasn't where I thought it was. Someone moved it.
I wonder who that was.
Yeah, so she would be somewhere on those tents.
Okie dokie.
Sitting so she has a view on the lake.
Mist gathers on the banks of the shimmering lake. Near its centre, a mermaid lounges in a giant bowl, singing a glorious, haunting song that captivates spectators on the lake shore. In response, the lake water coalesces into magical sculptures that swirl around her as she performs. She's currently mid-song as you settle down on top of the little stalls. Meanwhile, Miko and Victor are making their way through the crowds in front of the big top. Do you do anything, or do you wait for them to catch up with you?
I actually take out my flute and
Okay.
try to play along with her song.
Okay. Roll me performance. She actually seems a little bit annoyed as you start playing along, skipping several notes here and there and going out of rhythm. One of the water sculptures collapses, but she quickly recovers and continues singing. Shame.
Pixie isn't bothered by this in the slightest.
Right. While she's been doing that, I'll say Miko and Victor have managed to catch up with you. And she comes to the end of her current song. The water sculptures settle back down into the water gently, and the crowd starts to clap as Victor and Miko join you.
Oh, bloody hell, Pix. Yeah. Kind of slow down a bit, could you?
Why?
Cause, don't know if you noticed, Pix, indicating his belly. Not, some of us ain't as fit as you are.
Well,
And also can't fly.
told you these wings are useless. Mine wings are better.
Yeah, I can't argue that point. Anyway, have you found her?
Yes. Take a look straight ahead.
Alright. Just
In the middle, there.
Alright, having a bloody heart attack. Have to kind of just realign my sights. Okay, there. Alright, yeah. Yeah, you're right, there she is.
It's a nice little sculpture of her.
Ew.
Give a visual aid.
Alright, so at least we don't have to struggle finding where she is. I mean, you could kind of go across the lake a bit faster than me and Miko here, can? You want to have a little chat with her?
What did I want to tell her?
Oh, yeah, that's actually a good point. We hadn't really thought about that part. Right, well, I suppose we just kind of want to get a better idea what actually happened to the mime there. Or Candlefoot, whatever his name is.
Ah, you think she did something to him?
Hard to say, really. Don't really know either of them too well. I mean, one of them can't bloody speak, so we can't exactly ask him. But, yeah, I don't know. Just talk to her, see how she reacts to stuff. I mean, that's how I usually try to get being someone's character. Sometimes it's much about how they say something as much as what they say.
At the DM, is she still in the same place?
She is
She
still in the
finished
same
the
place,
song?
still in the water bowl.
Is she starting a new one, or
Not yet, no.
in that case, Pixie will fly over?
Okey-dokey. As you flutter over, she sees you and she raises up so her head's sticking out of the water. Oh, are you here to attend me? Before my next serenade?
No.
Oh. If you want an autograph, it will be one ticket punch.
I want to talk to you about someone.
She arches an eyebrow. And what, pray tell, would that be?
Did you sing to make Candlefoot lose his voice?
She looks a bit taken aback by what you just said. Excuse me? Did I take away his voice? Of course I did not take away his voice.
But his voice is gone. And the last he had it was before he spoke to you.
You think I don't know that? My poor little Candlefoot. He was about to propose to me, in front of everybody. And then nothing. I know he wants to, but...
He can't talk anymore. His
No.
voice is gone.
Ever since that goddamn trickster showed up here, things have been going wrong. And I've heard his voice, but not from his mouth. So I know someone has taken it.
Ooh. So someone else is speaking his voice now?
Yes. Someone who has been going around and causing a lot of mischief.
That, what was it? Small people. Bird-like, right?
Kenku.
Oh, yes, Kenku.
Yes, the Kenku. Though I've heard she keeps changing her form, so she's hard to track.
So, but if that's a she, why would she use a man's voice? Why not a pretty voice like yours?
Well, I'm just glad that she didn't use my voice, otherwise I would not be very much use here. I don't imagine I would be able to do too much as a mime. I don't have feet, so I won't be able to move on land. But I don't know why a man's voice. Maybe she thought it would be funny to make him upset.
But wouldn't everyone be upset if their voice is taken? Why him?
Well, he was proposing to me, so right at the perfect time to say the perfect words and he suddenly can't say them. That's my guess, anyway. It definitely has not left Mr. Witch and Mr. Light very happy. But me, more so. I don't suppose you've seen the Kenku anywhere, have you?
I've seen her.
Well, if you see her again, grab her and drag her to Mr. Witch and Mr. Light and make them give the voice back, if you will, please.
Do you see my size? How I'm supposed to drag someone the size of a dwarf? But
I'm
I
sure
can
you're
promise
stronger
you the
than
voice
your
is not
look.
in her pockets. I had a look in those.
Well, you never know. She might have a trinket that holds the voice or something. I do not know. I don't
Well,
know how a lot of magic works, despite where I am.
and what you do.
And what I do, yes.
What
Well,
do
if
the
you...
attendants usually do with you?
say again, sorry?
What do the attendants help you do between songs?
Oh, they might bring me something to eat, something to drink. Despite living in water, I do sometimes like to have some beverages. I'm particularly fond of coffee.
Well, I don't have coffee. And Pixie takes out one of the pastries she swiped from the competition and offers that.
She kind of moves her hands. Ooh. Now, I do quite like them. She eyes you. What is the catch for the pastry?
Nothing. I had too many of them today already. And if I leave them too long, they'll spoil.
She holds out her hand.
Placing it on there softly.
Thank you very much, she says and immediately starts eating it.
Anything else you need?
She finishes the last morsel of it, giving her hand a quick lick. Ah, no, that'll be quite nice. Quite all right, thank you.
I'll see about having coffee next time.
Oh, I would appreciate that quite a lot. Now, if you don't mind, I need to get ready for my next performance in a few moments.
Yeah. I'll see if I can help him.
Thank you kindly. I would appreciate that.
Okay, bye. And fluttering off.
Okay, you flutter off, and I assume rejoin your cohorts.
Yes.
Hi there, Pix. So, what do you have to say then?
She says it's the Kenku. She says the Kenku stole the voice, and the Kenku has been talking in Candlefoot's voice.
Oh, right. Okay, that might mention a few things. Well, see if you two got any bright ideas. Not quite sure how we're going to find old Kettlesteam without causing a bit of a stink. Well, actually, to be fair, we could actually look around to see if anything's looking our place. Probably best chance we've got, really. Got about 2 hours to kill before the crown ceremony.
Oh, she wants coffee.
Oh, alright. Any particular reason, or...?
She likes it? I think she said she likes coffee.
Alright, well, we can definitely go and pick some up for her, but let's maybe focus on finding Kettlesteam first, yeah?
Okay.
With that, Victor's going to do a general perception check just to see if he can kind of see if there's anything out of place. I mean, he's kind of expecting to see people being quite merry because that's been the general mood of the carnival, so he's kind of like looking for anything, like if anyone's looking sad or if there's like a noticeable commotion anywhere in this general area.
Okie dokie. Roll your perception.
At the same time, Pixie would like to have a look around for anyone not wearing wings.
Okay, I'll roll mine.
Hey, you roll your perception.
Oh, wow. I'm on form.
Okie dokie. Victor, as you're looking around, Pixie flutters up in front of you, and each time you turn to look away, she's fluttering in the same direction. And
Oi,
she's
Pi-
just blocking your view
Like,
completely.
Pix, could you just move a bit over to the... No, Pix, just move... Pix, just... Oh, just... Never mind.
Landing on his head.
Get off there, Pix! For heaven's sake.
Pixie, as you're looking around, you do not spot anyone that's not wearing wings. Everyone seems to be wearing them, that you can tell.
Oi, you having any more luck than me, Pix?
Nope.
Alright, Hi, Miko, you don't happen to have any ideas, do you?
Sorry, catch me up. Sarah were chatting to me. And I had my headphones off.
Alright, it's
They're
alright.
just looking around at the moment, seeing if you have any ideas on how to... any ideas on how to what exactly?
Well, just a way to find Kettlesteam, really. Got that mime's voice, it seems, so, like it or not, we're gonna have to have a chat with her. I mean, we tried looking around, and, well, not too good at that. Just wondering if you had any bright ideas that can, well, help us out a bit.
I may have a mildly bright idea.
Oh, alright, let's hear it.
Well, there's been a lot of trouble so far, and she seems to be at the root of it.
Oh, yeah.
Maybe we go look for trouble.
Do you mean causer, or... Because that phrase has a couple of different meanings, Miko. Just want to make sure we're on the same page.
No. We just look to see if anything's going wrong.
Alright, well, I suppose we do what we've been doing since we got here, and let's just walk around and hope something happens. Well, actually, you could just go to another attraction, I guess. Just keep our eyes peeled, yeah? Got about 2 hours. Something should happen by then.
So I assume you guys are going to start perusing around?
Yeah, I'm just deciding which direction to go in.
Can I do him? I got a question.
Shoot.
Did I heal anything at all from being knocked out after the cake thing? Because
Yes, everyone went back to full.
Yeah.
Back to full, okay.
Yeah, I forgot to mention I did heal. I did heal everyone after the
Yeah, the custard damage was only temporary.
Yeah, it was just temporary.
That's cool. I was just looking
of-
at my sheet, like, technically I'm still knocked out here.
Because, yeah, I would be unconscious as well.
Okay, thanks.
So Victor's just looking around to see where the party haven't been yet. So so he's gonna just come down to about here, and he's just gonna go. Been kind of wondering what this doohickey over is. Passed it a few times. That teapot looking thing over there. Aye.
Oh, I like tea. Granny
Well,
Cat used to make tea all the time.
Well, actually, sort of, Pix, you said that Mermaid want coffee. Like, we could go over to Teapot. They probably have some there as well.
I think that's near the Pixies.
Yeah. I'm pointing to the pot thing, just kind of right next to it.
Yeah, let's try. Maybe I can find the face paint.
Yeah, sure, why not? All right, well, unless anyone's got any objections, I say we head over that way.
Okay. Whilst you guys are making your way towards there, you see several different people start streaming out away from that area, with a bit of commotion going on inside.
Looks like you had the right idea.
Yeah, totally my plan.
Hey, this was my plan.
Actually, yes, Miko, you're right. What was your plan? Sorry, sometimes it's just the performer and me kind of try and take credit where ain't due. Anyway, let's keep going.
Tops of an oak tree shelters a miniature fairground. In its heart, a hamster runs inside a tiny Ferris wheel, encircled by minuscule wagons and candy stalls. A pixie sits cross-legged at the hollow of a tree at the entrance to this realm, looking about in surprise. In the middle of everything, there is a horse a bucking going crazy currently. Its eyes wild.
Oh no, that poor horse. I'm going to
Hey.
immediately rush over to it.
Yeah, Miko, you're probably best doing that. I didn't do too out of them dragonflies.
Directly over to it.
Yes.
Okay.
Why, is there something in the way?
Make a dex save on the way.
Oh, good.
Okay. Okie dokie. As a horse is bucking around, it sees you, and it sees you as a threat immediately. Roll a d4, take 1d4 bludgeoning damage as it hits you.
But I don't want to. What if I don't?
You roll 2d4 instead.
No.
Okay. You take 2 damage as it hits you straight in the shoulder.
Hey.
It backs up slightly, looking at you, shaking its head from side to side.
Going to fly over to the Pixie. Or walk over to the Pixie, depending on how high up in the tree she is.
I'd say you flutter up, just for easy's sake. Ah, it's a cat.
Is there a branch or something nearby?
I'm going to say no in this case. Where the hollow of the tree is, it's below where all the branches are. More or less just a good height for them to be kind of on level with the head of someone coming in.
Okay.
Oh, goodness, what is that? Are you any good with animals?
Me? No! That's a good one.
I'll rub my head. I think so. I have something, and I'll pull a sugar cube out of my pouch and offer it up to it, casting animal friendship.
I'm going to say as Miko does this, Victor's just going to saddle up alongside him and he's going to give him the help action if there's going to be an appropriate check. Just kind of patting him reassuringly on the shoulder. Just kind of saying, you're alright, Miko is the best animal person I know. Just take the cube and just calm down a bit, yeah?
Okay, what is your spell save?
12.
Yep. Roll a 4, so yeah, definitely fails to save. The The horse calms down. The eyes you, then the cube, then you, and then the cube. Takes several steps forward. Eyes you, and then the cube, and then you.
I'll hold it
goes-
out as far as I can and just sort of look away.
It comes further forward, then proceeds to gum your hand and get the cube. Eats the cube while still gumming your hand. Nicking one of your fingers in the process, but not in a way that actually hurts. Then
Oh,
moves its head back a little bit, licks its lips, and then nuzzles you, your hand.
see? You just needed sugar.
Yeah, I tell you, Miko, got a meeting out the palm of your hand, quite literally there.
Who has the highest passive perception?
Ooh,
Obviously me with a 10.
I've got an 11.
10.
Victor,
Wow.
you see off to the side in one of the stalls, you see a dwarf looking at the scene, looking a little bit unhappy, then backing away.
Okay. Seeing that Victor's just going to say to Pixie, "Hi, Pix. Kind of just noticed there was a dwarf kind of giving us a bit of a funny look over there. Wanna try and sneak up on him, fly about, see what his problem is?"
Can you show me where? I didn't see it. I didn't see.
Did Victor see that, Pete?
I'll say just to the northwest stalls.
Yeah, so Victor will just point her in that direction. Well, it might be nothing, Pix, but if, I don't know, could be someone related to Kettlesteam if it isn't her herself. Didn't look too happy. I mean, everyone else is bloody balmy, so kind of stands out.
At this point, drop to the ground again, and we'll see about walking in that direction. Trying to be a little not too obvious, so being stealthy about it.
Okay. Roll me stealth. Give me a trying to not be obvious.
Wow, we're really not rolling well tonight.
How do you always get nat ones?
Well, maybe not
Okay.
as.
So, you flutter over, and were you staying across the roof, was you? Would you like staying across the roof of the, what's his face, is the stalls?
I was gonna walk.
Oh, you're going to walk, sorry.
Sorry, not flying over, but
Sorry, I'm used to just thinking of you flying everywhere.
no.
Okay.
I was trying to fit in, so I was walking. So tell me how many.
You are
turns
so
I-
unused to
forward.
walking. You stop bumping into everything as you go that you possibly could. A bucket, you kick it over. Side of one of the stalls, you bounce off it. Then bounce into the stall beside it. You knock over a crate. And you poke your head around the back of one of the stalls, and you see Kettlesteam.
Hi there.
Oh, it is you. Hello again. How can I help you?
I don't know. I just thought I saw you, so wanted to say hi.
Hello again.
But if you've come up with a better plan to get the ring, no, it wasn't a ring. What was it? Oh yeah, the watch.
You didn't get the watch? God dang it. What is Victor and Miko doing at the moment?
Victor was just stood at the side of Miko. He hadn't moved away from there yet, so I don't know what Miko's doing now.
Did we see the dwarf? Or was it just Pixie?
It was me who in turn informed Pixie to kind of like sneak up on her, so I just stayed with you unless you were doing something else.
Oh, okay.
Just
Did-
so we
Did,
weren't.
did we see the commotion that Pixie made?
That's actually a
yeah,
fair point
definitely.
on a nat one.
It's not one stealth. Yeah.
Yes.
I would say that we would have turned around to see Pixie. Would we see Pixie with Kettlesteam? Are they kind of out in the open?
They're behind where the stalls are, so no. But you will
Okay.
listen Pixie go behind.
All right. I think I'd probably say that Victor would wait for maybe about a minute to see if Pixie comes back, and if not, he would probably start moving towards that general direction, just so it doesn't look like we're going over there as a group.
Okay.
I'm busy stroking the horse more, giving it a little carrot out of my pouch now.
Yeah, Victor would probably leave Miko to his own devices if he wants to continue doing that.
It's chewing the carrot, nuzzling you slightly whilst it does so, whilst you stroke it. It's quite happy now. It is no longer raging. It is very sorry for hurting you.
I'm having a look at Kettlesteam to see if I can see any talisman or any other kind of obvious trinkets around her, like a necklace, a pendant, something like that.
Moving Kettlesteam back to the main layer. So you got the visual aid as well. Yeah, she's to the right in the clouds.
Oh.
Roll a perception check.
Oh yeah. Okay.
You see a bird. You see a bird with clothes on. All right. And at this point, behind the bird, there are heavy footsteps. Nico, describe yourself, please.